for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now here's Morant. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. To the paint. Houston working the ball around. Back to Şengün. The kick to Durant. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Jackson.
And just a forceful play by Jackson, clearing the glass and muscling his way to his own shot.
Pass to Shepherd. Şengün, the screen. To the middle. Deflects the pass. In transition, here they come. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Jerome. Fires from deep. And he buries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and Coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Jackson. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. It's Thompson, high post. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Ja Morant picks one up.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
Pass to Şengün. And here's Thompson. Now here's Şengün. A leaner. The Rockets with another miss.
I understand why he pulled up for the leaner right there, but the defense adjusted to that very well.
Inside. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Houston. To the inside. Adams. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Well, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just an anchor when he gets in the paint, when he sets a screen. You just don't move this guy. And his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback, but boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality.
Down low. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Grizzlies trail by 3. Pippen outside. Edey inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Pippen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster still very young with room to grow.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
Pass to Jerome. Now Aldama. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Back to Edey. Fades away. It's hauled in by Houston.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Here's Şengün. Right at the free throw line. And it's blocked by Edey.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Trailing by 5. Jackson the screen. The 3 is up. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Man, great poise there from Jackson. He's getting crowded by the defender, but stays cool and takes the foul.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
And he drops the first. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Good on the second one.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
It's Wells on the wing. Pass to Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got 9 points.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's Capella, defended by Jackson. And here is Thompson. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer, no good. Here's Morant. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage. I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Now here's Morant. Yet to see a basket. To the middle. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Capella.
What confidence from Jackson there. Just taking it right at the defense and overpowering them.
Here's Durant. He's got 7. For 3, Smith. Fires in the triple. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. After the basket by Memphis. Durant draws the double. On the wing, Thompson. The rebound by Jackson. Takes a 3. Holiday grabs the miss. And the Rockets with possession. They trail by 1. Back to Durant. Puts it up. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Left side, Morant. And they get it back to the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
And guys, I'd keep it simple. Keep running plays for Triple J. He's been awesome tonight.
And Holiday, here we go. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Ja Morant picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he sinks the second. Now Pippen. Pass to Edey. And here's Wells. Defended by Thompson. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Houston. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. B.A., back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And so Tuomas Isalo calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 1:48 left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Smith with the rebound. Houston in the lead. Pass to Şengün. And stolen by Jackson. To the inside. And it's Edey missing.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Houston ball.
1:11 left in the first quarter. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make them feel you.
There's the screen. Pass to Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Edey. Shoots over Şengün. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Outside Eason. Şengün in the post. And Şengün throw it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Drive by Pippen. Oh, he misses the dunk. The layup might have been a better option for him. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this.
22.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Grizzlies trail by 6. From outside the arc. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pippen outside. Inside. Second shot opportunity. And Jackson lays it in. Jackson's got 16 points now.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
For 3, Smith. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And the Rockets lead by 7. Jackson outside. Outside Wells. Puts up a deep 3. The shot no good.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Şengün. Pass to Holiday. Back to Şengün. Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Over to the left wing. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Back to Şengün. Pass to Eason. And that one's good.
Selfless with the rock. Şengün won't hesitate to make a pass out to a ready shooter.
Pippen outside. Here's Jackson to the middle. Aldama. Misses the baby hook. Now here's Şengün. Pass to Holiday. And here's Şengün. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Now here's Jackson, defended by Şengün. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Pass to Şengün. Right side Holiday. Back to Smith. With the fadeaway. Can't hit that one.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Pass to Jackson. Picked by Aldama. Down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. but if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Making a change here. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Shepard. Pass to Eason. Out to the wing. Picked his pocket. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Yep, that one goes.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now Şengün, guarded by Aldama. Shot from 12. And that one hits the back iron. Grizzlies trail by 7. Now here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Over Eason. Eason with some nice D.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. It's Wells on the wing. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. They've led by as many as 11. Now when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Shepard, that's good.
And not only can he burn you from deep, Shepard is also skilled inside. Just great work there.
Boom! Ja Morant!
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Shepard. He's got 5. Clock at 4. Eason. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Grizzlies trail by 8. And here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant. He's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Jerome, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Shepard. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thompson. Good D by Clark.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
To the left wing. Knocks down the long J.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Pass to Smith. Over Clark. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 8 here in this quarter.
appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
Now Jerome. Off with the layup. And it's Thompson penetrating. It's off his foot. And it's whistled a kick.
Substitution on the board.
Up top, Durant. He's got 9. Durant taking it in close.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Pass to Durant. Smith inside. No. 4 for 9 from the floor now. Grizzlies trail by 8. Jerome on the wing. To the paint. Clark with the screen. Releases. That one a little long. Houston leading by 8. Thompson outside.
2 minutes remaining on the first half.
To the inside.
2 minutes.
Here's Adams. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Clark with the screen. .136 left in the second period. Lets the 3 fly. Jerome, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Edey, that's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Adams. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Here's Edey. Adams grabs the miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Durant draws the double. Houston working the ball around. And here's Shepherd for 3. No good there. And so it's the Houston Rockets. Now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Houston leading by 12. Durant looking around. Jacks up a three. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Finney-Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Pass to Jackson. Jerome outside. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Durant. Goes up at the elbow. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Durant's got 13.
Players with KD's size generally don't have that quick release, too. Incredible combination for him.
Durant on his way.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Thompson outside. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Durant for three. The Grizzlies pull it in. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Morant fights through contact inside.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 6. There's the drive. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Ahmed. I mean, he was just gone.
Jerome with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Here's Aldama. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Timeout. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. A couple seasons ago, beset with injuries, the Grizzlies rode Jaren Jackson Jr. He said, I probably had never been put in a position to be that offensively free in my life. Getting those experiences, I can take that going forward. But it's more fun to have everybody around you for sure. Brian, back to you.
Great to see how he's grown. Allie, thank you. Memphis making a switch here. Morant with it. He's got 10. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And he's good on the second. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Holiday. Now Şengün. Clock at 6. And Şengün throw it down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Now here's Wells. No points yet. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Durant. He's got 13.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders. Out
to the right wing. Outside Wells. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Şengün.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Back to Durant. Charity stripe shot. And another basket for Houston. And so Moran will bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 14-point game. You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Muscling through contact. This is where Şengün's at his best.
That's their second.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Here's Durant. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. And it's Houston scoring again.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Here's Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Outside for Moran. No good on the triple.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Durant. Jackson with it. Durant covering. Aldama outside. Pass to Moran. Outside Wells. Back to Morant. The floater. Good D by Şengün. Houston leading by 18. Left side Durant. Shoots over Morant. And another basket for Houston.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
Morant looking for an opening. Pass to Aldama. Over Finney-Smith. And again it's Memphis missing.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Back to Thompson. Now Şengün. 14 points for him. Now Finney-Smith. Back to Holiday. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Memphis with a rebound. Pass to Jackson. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Rockets lead by 20. Outside Durant. A quick shot there. It's off target. Here's Wells. He's scoreless. Let's go with a three. Sinks the tray.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Durant. Releases. The rebound by Jackson.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too.
And stolen by Durant. Here's Thompson. Takes it inside. Outside Holiday. Back to Şengün. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Grizzlies trail by 17. Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Jackson can't get it to go.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here's Şengün. He's got 14. And he's going for the lob.
Nice pass from Şengün. I mean, he is such a complete player.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Pippen with it. Down low. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Pass to Okogie. Here's Capella. Edey defends. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Smith. Fader on the way. And that one comes up a bit short. Grizzlies trail by 17. Pippen outside. Now Edey. He's got 6. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Edey's got 8.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here's Jerome. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Both free throws good from Jerome.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Okogie on the wing. There's the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Screen by Edey. To the middle. Fades. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Rockets on top.
61.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Grizzlies trail by 13. Tipped. Right side Easton. Gets to the corner and hits it. And the Rockets lead by 15. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Outside Morant. Excellent D there from Capella.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And here's Shepherd for 3. The rebound by Edey.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Jackson outside. From outside, off the mark. Houston leading by 15. Lets it go. And it's Shepherd missing.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Clock at 6. Goes back up. The rebound by Shepard. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Okogie. Here's Shepard. Houston working the ball around. Smith outside. And another miss by Houston.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Jackson the screen. There's the triple. And again it's Memphis missing. And so it's Houston with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Jerome brings the double team. Eason. The three-pointer off the mark. Grizzlies trail by 15. Pass to Morant. Inside. Stolen by Capella. And they're running. The three, Smith. No luck on that one.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Shot's good by Morant.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So both teams changing it up here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Durant. Memphis with a rebound. Back to Morant. Jerome outside. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Grizzlies trail by 11. Clark outside. Right side Morant. Shoots over Shepard. And it's Morant missing.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Thompson outside. Here's Şengün. Back to Thompson. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And another miss by Houston. Inside. Here's Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Just a load to deal with inside. When Jackson Jr. goes up strong, he puts the defense in difficult situations.
Second free throw, no good. The Rockets lead by 10. Pass to Durant. To the middle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Jackson left side. And here's Morant outside. The rebound by Shepard.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
And did just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isalo, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Grizzlies trail by 12.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, number 23.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson.
23.
Now Jerome. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. From behind the arc. The offensive rebound. Jackson, the screen.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Now here's Durant. Up again. Launches it. Yes, sir! KD for three.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Down low. Back to Thompson. Pass to Shepherd. From the top of the key, it's rebounded by Memphis. And here's Morant. Right wing. And here's Jackson. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Thompson left side. Pass to Shepherd. To the inside. Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Memphis making a switch here. And Houston has possession. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Durant. And another miss by Houston. Grizzlies trail by 15. Here's Morant. Oh, Morant attacking and finishing.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Pass to Şengün. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page and fast.
And so it's Memphis with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Here's Morant. Driving inside. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Back to Jackson. Tries again. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 11 in the second half.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Pass to Shepherd. And here's Şengün, defended by Jackson. 6 to shoot. Şengün, no good. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. The free throw drops for Morant.
And Morant remains one of the most explosive guards in the league. A fearless competitor who doesn't back down from anyone and has unlimited confidence.
Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Now here's Durant. Here's Adams. Here's Shepard. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Now Jackson. Jackson outside. Adams pulls it down. Houston leading by 9. Thompson. Quick two. All net.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Left side, Morant. Here's Jerome. Let's loose for 3. Durant there for the rebound.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Oh, nice. Oh, big finish. Oh, the stuff.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
First one falls.
Jackson, 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Now Şengün. Holiday outside. Here's Şengün. The 11-footer. Shot's no good.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Rockets.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.